So in this video, I'm going to explain how the Canvas course is set up. So this is the home page. So let's go to the home page first. So this is what you'll see first when you enter your Canvas course. On the right here, you can look at the various announcements, and as soon as you read the announcements, you can, let's say, for example, welcome to Math 104. So look at this announcement. It's got all the details, how to get into Math Lab, how to register your access code, or if you don't have the access code, how do you set up a temporary account, and so on. All the details are here. If you click on this, you're going to see all the information, the course ID for MyLab Math, and every detail is in here. Next, we go back to the home page. Since I've read it, I can just cross that off. So that way I have only the announcements that I haven't read so far. So the next thing is the to-do list. You'll see that every week. What exactly do you need to do this week? Let me go back to announcements. The next piece of information that I put here as an announcement is the Proctoru Information. This is very important. Please make sure you read this announcement, and before or on or before May 25th, which is next Tuesday, I think, make sure you follow the instructions here and register in this website called Proctoru. All the details are given in this announcement. All our exams, actually just two of them, midterm and final exam. We have only two main exams. These two exams will be proctored via Proctoru. So make sure you read this carefully, follow the instructions. So let's get back to the home page. That's really important. Please make sure you read this announcement. Now, usually when I put an announcement, and that's usually the only way in which I communicate with the class, I usually post an announcement. And as soon as I post an announcement, the Canvas will generate an automatic email giving you details of the announcement. But I suggest you go back to the actual Canvas course page and view the actual announcement, because if I put any links or attachments, you'll see it only on the actual announcement on Canvas. So please do that. If you're not getting the email with the announcements, you should have, if you're receiving the emails that are generated from the announcements, you should have received 4 emails by now from this class. So go to view course announcements right here. And if it's not enabled, please enable notifications for this class. Click on that and make sure it's enabled. So the next time I put an announcement, you'll get an email alerting you of this announcement. So that's really, really important. If you don't have it, please do enable notifications. Now, if you want to know the syllabus, it's right here. Click on the first link here, or you can download it or view it, depending on which one you click on. This is the download, and where it says click here, you can just view it on the page. The grading policy is right here. 92% and above is an A, 82% and above B, 72% and above is a C, and so on. And please talk to your advisors if you have any questions about what you need for this class. As far as I know, many of you need a C or above, which is not hard to achieve as long as you're keeping up with the course. This particular summer course is a very fast-paced course. The material that we cover in the 16-week class is compressed into 6 weeks mostly. The 7th week is review and exam, final exam. So please make sure you're keeping up with the work. Please do not procrastinate. You need to keep up with the work, and that's all you need to do. Just make sure that you're completing the assignments. Do not postpone it to the end of the week. Please do not do that. I know students are busy with so many other things, but please try to be as disciplined as possible. Try to cover the information gradually over a period of time. That's the only way to learn math and actually retain it. If you do it quickly in the last minute, maybe you will be able to finish the assignments, but you're not learning much. So please pace it throughout the week. And this is a very fast-paced class, and there is very little time to recover if you fall behind. And if you have to go back and review material because you thought you can do it later, it's not going to happen, especially in this fast-paced class. So I suggest you start working immediately. Monday is when you should start with the work. In fact, you should be one section of the chapter ahead rather than behind. So click on modules to see everything that's available. And right on top here, I have the midterm / problem sets / final exam help video library. So for each section in the textbook that is covered, for right now, for example, you're going to cover section 1C and a couple of sections from chapter 2, which is 2A and 2B. So as soon as you cover those sections, complete your homework, I suggest you go to these two videos, for example, for chapter 1C. These will be the two problems, I would say, from that section that are really important. If you understood what material or concepts were covered in this section, you should be able to do these two problems. So watch the video, okay? There is a video of an example of two important problems from section 1C. Watch the videos, okay? And maybe do that one problem from, let me go back, from the midterm review here. So this is the handout, and again, please use only the class handouts. Please do not Google equations or formulas or anything. You will not have access to those formulas on your midterm exam, which is proctored, on your final exam, which is proctored. I suggest make a copy, a printout, a hard copy of the midterm handout, for example, until the middle of the semester. You'll need those, and use only what's available in that handout. For example, you have all the units of length, etc. These are the only equations you're allowed to use. Please do not Google equations. If you know dimensional analysis, you should be able to change from one unit to another using only the set of equations or conversion equations that are given. So please do not Google any of those equations. You have to be able to do those using only the equations that are given. So please keep simultaneously preparing for your midterm, completing your problem set, which is due in a week or two. Please look at what is due in each module and try to think ahead and plan ahead. So here I have module 1. It gives you an overview. Click on the lesson. In the lesson, you have the blank worksheet and the worksheet with solutions. So these worksheets contain problems selected from your textbook, and I have videos of those problems explained in great detail. So please watch these videos and only then do the homework assignment. I give you all the tips and everything in these videos, and do the homework assignment at the end. And make sure you're looking ahead into the modules and planning ahead. You can start working on the problem set, which is due maybe the 3rd or 4th week. But as you cover material, please start working on reviewing for the midterm and for the problem set that will be due. I've put the problem set. It's due on June 2nd, but you'll see it in module 2, so you start working ahead. So if you have any questions, please feel free to email me. And if you need to meet me as well for any reason, please email me so we can set up a time to talk. Please use the math tutor. I have the information in the announcements as well. He'll be happy to help you. He's a very nice person, Mr. Scott Havner. He's very helpful, very patient, and he'll help you with all the material.